Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Let's go ahead and get this branch that fell out of the water oak here and make a really good bow drill set. Water oak is great for everything. If it's green, you can dry it out, it makes a good bow drill set. If it's highly degraded, like I suspect this branch is, it's great for the fireboard for hand drill. It's also great for bow drill. When it's punky, it makes some of the best punkwood and therefore makes some of the best charred punkwood. It's just a great wood to work with. I can tell by the weight of it that it's nicely degraded, and it does feel like it has moisture in it. But if we have to do drying cycles, we'll do it. And if we have to put it in the back glass of the camera and let it dry out, we'll do that too. All right, this is what we're working with today. A good straight section in there too for a change. Let me show you the tools that I work with every time we do bow drill. Now this is my fat wood bow drill bearing block. I've got a video where I made this. Just search those words. I've got a video that shows you how to do this fishtail braid, or you could put a cobra weave lanyard on there. And the lanyard is long enough to make a bow drill bowstring. And so this was just split out of a pine knot. This is 1/4 of a pine knot. And here is my ember catch, a black piece of leather that I've been using for 8 years. It came out of a multi-pack from Hobby Lobby. A multi-pack of scrap pieces of leather, different colors, different lengths. And it only costs $8. And here's the Japanese pull saw that you see me cutting my notches in the divots in the fireboard all the time. This is actually meant to be a PVC saw. Not the big PVC, but like the little inch and a half pipes that are under a sink. And they still sell these. This has got a replaceable blade, but I've never replaced this blade, and I probably had this for 20 years. So you can Google pull saw, PVC saw, and this will pop right up. I can't think of the name right now, and the logo's long since been worn off. And you see me use this Corona razor tooth saw all the time. It's a 10-inch, costs about $25 from Home Depot. A great saw. You've seen my Hobo Stoves over and over again, but I did want to bring it to your attention that I have this peg right here, which is just a long wood screw and a hole in the bottom of these stoves, so that no matter how much shaking I do on the sawhorse, it's not going to fall off. And I can turn it in any direction that I want to, and even if the legs are hanging off the side, it's still going to be held in place. All right, let's cut this hard curve off right here. And I like a long spindle, so let's cut it off down here. That looks like about 8 or 9 inches. And here is our belly. So we'll cut this off and this off, then we'll come around to the high side of the arch and take the middle out. And just keep working on it. I like to make 4 square sides first, getting all the highs and the lows out, then take it to round. It's going to be easy to make it round and it to be fairly true. Now we'll put 2 ends on it. We'll come down about 1 inch on this end bring it to a point. We'll come down 1/4 inch, do facets all the way around, come up 1/8 inch from there, facets all the way around, and then that last 1/16 facets all the way around. And whenever there's spalting on your wood, it's usually a good sign that it's great for friction fire. And you want to make sure that your bearing block end is on center. That point is on center line. And then turn it 90 degrees and make sure that's on center also. So that turned out great. Now I'm just going to take this drop piece, what's left, make a couple flats on it. I'm anxious to give it a try. Let me get set up on the ground. I like a nice long spindle. All right, we'll cut the knots now. All right, I got to get on with it before the sun cuts off my phone. Tuck this dust back up in there from the burn in. All right, water oak on water oak, pine needles tinder bundle, fat wood bearing block. Material straight off the ground. We know there's going to be moisture in it, so let's see if the water oak comes through for us after I bragged on it like I did. The bearing block end right here. And hopefully you can see that, the divot in the fireboard. You want to let your amber coalesce for a minute or two, especially with hardwoods. You see how it's holding its shape? If you let it coalesce and let it sit there and cook for a minute or two, it'll turn into one solid mass and be extremely hot. So it's been long enough. Oh, I got to speed up. I don't want my phone to cut off on me. I see a flame. All right, y'all, do me a favor. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and in that drop-down list, select all. And do give the video a like. I appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one. I was watching TV yesterday about sundown. Looked out the window and I saw 3 deer come out of here. A great big doe and some well-grown fawns. They came down here, jumped across the driveway, come across here, and from the window I saw the mama deer feed all the way around this tree before her and the fawns took off. Look, it's a persimmon. She's probably coming out here every evening to the same tree. How cool is that? And they got done feeding. Walked their way back across here, jumped across the driveway, and went back through that opening right there.